Why do you do this? You seem like that kind of guy. You probably could excel at anything from vacuum sales to politics. Why do this?
Yeah, I was thinking that the last night. I was laying awake. I'm actually fasting at the moment. No food for 14 days. Today,
Yeah, I do that too. But we're on the same. Wait a second, you're my brother from another mother. I know
I
that.
love that you're from the Bronx, by the way. I love the Bronx. I love
Yeah,
you.
from the South Bronx. That's me.
Wait, does it count that I'm fasting because I'm broke? Does that still count?
Sometimes.
It can help.
No, but
I
please.
think fasting is the cheapest way to change your body. You don't need a lot of money to lose weight. Just stop frigging eating so much. But why do I do this? I know we're wrapping up. Here's a quick version of the story. When I was a kid, I had every single problem you can imagine, except I was not sexually abused and I was not addicted to drugs. But I had every other problem that you can imagine. And I tried to kill myself twice before 17. I spent 7-8 years in family therapy. Nothing worked. I was isolated. I was miserable, depressed. I had anxiety before everyone had anxiety. Bullied at school, horrible relationship with my parents. Everything was down the toilet. It was horrible. And nothing worked. And I got this little audio cassette on hypnosis. It was back in the 90s. So audio cassette. It wasn't even a CD. And it was called Supreme Self-Confidence. And because I had nowhere else to go, nothing else worked. I listened to a generic one-size-fits-all audio cassette. And it changed my friggin' life. And I said to myself, if a generic one-size-fits-all cassette can help me, what if I learned this stuff for real? So then I was 17, I'm 43 now. Then I spent the next quick math, 26 years learning from people far smarter than me, far more elegant than me, how to do this, how to get change with people. And I dedicated my life to it. That's the quick version of the story. I have a 27-minute version of the story as well.
I wrote a book about the story, so it's okay. I understand.
Yeah. Cool.
Well, I'm glad that you chose the path that you did.
Yeah, me too. I think it's I train therapists to be therapists, and I had a group of therapists, and it was like we did a mock thing, and they said, well, how does that make you feel when somebody was talking? I said, listen, man, I wouldn't even make you guys treat my dog. I said, what do you mean? How does it make you feel? The guy's crying or something's happening. You're asking him, how does that make you feel? What do you think it makes you feel? When I went to school, I went to college. I only went to the 9th grade. I got a GED. Then I got all my certifications because when I went to college to get licensure, I looked at the book when it was printed. It was 7 years old. By the time I got out of school, it was already outdated. It would have been antiquated. So I said, no, this is not for me. I want to see the things that work. So that's why I did into hypnotherapy. I did NLP. I did EMDR. I did holotropic breathing. I did mindfulness. I did all this stuff that I put all together, and then nutrition and all this stuff. Go to my website, and you'll see a lot of the things. You'll see I'm in 79 now medical and scientific peer-reviewed journals. Because who's going to listen to the kid from the South Bronx who only went to the 9th grade? All right. So now they listen. Now they ask me what I do. And then if you know, I don't know if you know this, that I started my company with $300 and we turned it into $45 million in 2012. We sold it. Wow. I never thought in a million years that would happen. I was homeless when I started. So all I can tell you is this. That's why I wrote the book, to help motivate people. Not because, oh, look at Johnny made all this money. Forget about that baloney. What I'm saying is, man, my family was a mafia family. My uncle was a hitman. Matter of fact, he killed the caterer at my wedding because he insulted him. So, I mean, if you read my book, you'll learn a lot about that stuff.
Well, you two would make a hell of a podium at a conference, the two of you guys together. Let me tell you right now.
He's right. You're right on the money, and I kind of prejudged this and says, okay, let me see what this guy's going to say.
Well, I think here's the problem, John, is that there's so many people out there passing themselves off as clinical hypnosis. There's people out there passing themselves off as life coaches and as sobriety coaches and as life change coaches. And there's a lot of people out there that are speaking way out of turn and are doing more damage than good.
Absolutely.
I will tell you right now, Beat Your Addiction podcast will recommend lukenosis.com, We put everything we believe in you,
Listen,
and we believe in what you do.
It's a pleasure talking to somebody that really understands what's going on and keeps looking. That's why I keep looking for new things. Now I'm doing. I was always against ketamine treatment and stuff like that. Let me tell you something. Unbelievable. But we added integrative coaching with it. We added group therapy with it. I added treating the gut with it. Nutrients with it. Hypnotherapy. I do everything with it. Whatever works for that patient, that's what we do. So it's a quick way of getting into the subconscious and actually growing new neurons. And that's what hypnosis does also when done properly, like you're doing. We're on the same page, man. So we should stay in touch.
Totally, man. No, you got a lot of great stories. I'm fascinated by it.
Yeah, go to my website, John, the initial J, Giordano.com. You see a lot of crazy stuff that I do.
Cool. And you got to come down and visit because, I mean, I know you're up in Toronto, but you are dressed for Florida right now, brother. So you need to be down here.
Listen, it's -10. No, it's -12 outside.
Oh, my goodness.
Last night. I get so hot so quickly, but Florida, I love America, favorite place in the world. And Florida's I just got back from New Orleans. So Florida is in my top 3 places to visit. So definitely want to come to Florida. Universal, the WWE. I'm a big wrestling fan. They have like a wrestling facility there as well. Disneyland for my girlfriend, the Hypno Pixie. So yeah, I'd love to come to Florida.
Oh, well. All right, listen, we'd love to stay in touch. We love what you're doing. We'll recommend you. And I'll pre-apologize because we get some people on that's, different. I'll put it to you that way, but you're right on the money, so I really love it.
There's a good different and there's a bad different. Yeah, this is a good different.
All right. I say in life, you can be better, you can be worse, or you can be different. And I love different. Different is good. The right different is good.
That's what makes the world go round, man.
That's what makes things happen. Again, Luke Howard, lukenosis.com. Check him out. If you have a problem, this might be the solution you've been looking for. Maybe you've tried other things. It's time to start thinking about something else and maybe connecting with that authentic self inside to make the changes in your life. And this is how you do it.
Yeah, stop doing the same things over and over again, expecting different results.
Absolutely. Luke, thank you again for your time. And as for the rest of us, thank you, John, we're coming up on the holidays. We want to wish everybody to be safe and happy during the holidays.
These are tough times for people on the holidays. And, people keep telling themselves negative stuff instead of enjoying the moment. People live in the past and they get depressed, and then they live in the future and they get anxious.
Yeah.
And they forget about the present because the past is where you learn, and there are no failures in life. There are only lessons. And then the future's not here yet, and the present helps you to create your new future. So people got to get on that boat.
That's right. Spend time with your family. Do one thing nice for somebody else. Do 2 things nice for yourself today. You'll always have a good day. And everybody out there, please share this with your friends. Sign up and subscribe to our channel. Love to everyone out there. You've been watching Beat Your Addiction with Scott Jones, John Giordano. Y'all take care now.
All right, Luke.